All right, welcome everybody. It's March 30th. This is our 8th Mandel check-in. We might have a short one today. We'll see if there's any new items to add to the agenda, but we can just quickly go check in on the few things that we have in progress. I'll share my screen and just review what we talked about last call quickly. So last week we clarified the 3.0.5 has been merged. The release notes are being prepared. We've got more people joining Jungle 4. Attic Lab was looking to get voted in. We had 9 BPs registered and we aligned on some of the objectives. Do we have anything new to discuss? Anything? I'm not sure if anyone on the line can give an update on how the release notes progress is going for 3.0.5 and I guess any news on 3.1.
So I don't think we have any news on 3.1 until the other devs start. Kevin merged 3.05, or at least built it, and maybe I can defer and let Kevin explain what he did.
Yeah, Stephen had written most of the release notes, and so Brian jumped in as well and added some more there. And then all I did was clean them up, tag the release, and push the deploy button. So that's all I did. So yeah, 3.05 RC1 is tagged and out there with the release notes ready to go.
Great.
Do we think it's valuable to run that in Jungle 4, or just wait until we get the final merges of 3.1?
We're already running it in Jungle 4, so Matthew's already upgraded about half of our nodes. So far, so good. Everything's working. No issues to report. We still have not gotten to testing the diffuse stuff yet. That's going to be the last thing we upgrade, our diffuse API nodes. But in the meantime, so far, everything is working as expected.
Yeah, we're about to bring ours up to 305 once I can find the server. And then I'll have to go back and see what Igor said about the ship for feeding Hyperion, but hopefully can upgrade a Hyperion or a ship node and then see. I think he's having a new parser for 3.0, but I don't know. 3.05 had enough ship changes. I don't know, Kevin may know.
He had no ship changes versus 3.0.0.
Well, versus 2.0.13 or 2.1,
Okay.
One parser.
Okay, yeah. So the ship changes are the same as they were previously from the initial RC.
Yeah. I don't know. Hyperion may not have a 3.0 yet. I know he's working on it. But anyway, so I'll start toying around with that. And Igor had said something about it, but I'll circle back around. But we may need to test like y'all are doing on diffuse. We can start to figure out what works for Hyperion.
Great. Yeah. We haven't gotten to diffuse yet, but that will come. For now, yeah, we're just the BP nodes are running perfectly fine so far. Okay, anything to add on this topic? I think that's all we were waiting on, so that's great. Good progress. So let's talk about testing. I mentioned we've already upgraded some of our nodes. Do we have any word on whether Attic Lab, Costa Rica, Argentina were able to get on to the Jungle?
I sent Costa Rica a message, but didn't hear back. But we talk about 20,000 other things, but I have not heard back on that.
So I see it looks like Attic Lab's gotten voted in. Argentina, were they one of the ones? Yeah. And let's see, Costa Rica, don't see them.
Yeah, they were on it, and then they had a server crash, and then I think pulled back off of it. So they may still be kind of rebuilding things to get back in line.
Okay. Has anybody else had any success upgrading on Jungle 4? Okay. It's typical for Matthew to be the first one, so that's not out of the ordinary. Great. Any comments, anything to add on Mandel testing on Jungle 4? Okay. What else? We're clear on objectives. We're still making progress on all of the communication. Stan, I believe I heard he's not, no, he's not. So we can't get an update on the documentation work he's doing. Still no progress on the Kyland faucet at this time to report. And that's all I've got. Does anyone else have anything? If that's the case, we can end it nice and short and sweet. I'll continue in the background. Oh yeah, I promised a summary last week on the call of a one-pager kind of thing. That's unfortunate. I haven't gotten to that yet, so that will be by the next call. We'll have a nice one-page, something we can start to send out to the entire community that kind of breaks down everything rather than in meeting by meeting snippets. So yeah, other than that, that's all I've got today. So have a great day, guys. We'll give you guys the rest of the time back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
And go donate to some Pomelo projects. See you guys.